Oh, I'm running tag. Why am I running tag?
What is happening, YouTube? It is your boy, and the PTS is here on console. I was one of the lucky ones that already have it downloaded, so all I had to do was update to have it. I don't know exactly how they sent out codes or whatnot. I didn't really keep updated with it, but the thing is I'm on here. I'm testing things out for you guys, and I already found the demigod build. Without a doubt, the best gear set 1.8 is Nomad. I decided to upload this first because that's how confident I am. I played with one variation of it, and that's just being super tanky, and it's just ridiculous. I don't know if it's the house, which is the MPX, that is what's doing the damage when it comes to the build, but it does just enough. It's like a happy medium where I feel immortal, plus I'm able to drop off people. Yeah, I was going against the same people, and I mean, if they weren't that good, they weren't that good. But even when I went and played a couple matches of skirmish, it was still ridiculous. Most of the time I sat in full overheal with no skill power. This is, I can say, the first build that you do not need skill power for. That's a very strong statement because you guys know most of my builds were based around skill power. Skill power is everything to me. Skill power is way more important than DPS to me. But with this build, you do not need any skill power, and you will be safe. Any heal works. I was just playing around. Like you can see, I was running a defib. That's how much versatility you have in running skills. It really doesn't even matter what skills you run. The build itself is what's powerful. So for those who don't know what 6-piece nomad is, okay, so you guys know the 4-piece nomad is when you're supposed to die. You get this little nomad thing that you can see on my screen that I basically have an extra health bar, which is like extra life. With 6-piece, let's start with the 5-piece. The 5-piece gives you a faster nomad's resolve, which is like the heal over time. As you can see, my health is always going up, kind of like the old rehabilitated glitch that everybody used to use. Your health is always going up no matter what. You don't take damage when you're on fire since your health is ticking up. It's kind of like a refresh mask built in with a rehabilitated mask, kind of, because you're able to like survive through flame damage or even a predator's bleed. Your health ticks up so fast to me that it's kind of like a happy medium for it. You do lack damage, but the 5-piece does give you that full overheal now. So if you have the 5-piece, you don't need the 6-piece that get the clicking overheal. So let's say you're at full health and you're out of combat, or even if you're in combat not getting shot at, you will go to overheal. Regardless, it doesn't matter what you're running, it doesn't matter. Skill power, whatever, you will go to overheal. I don't know exactly if it's tailored to stamina or electronics on how fast it ticks, but I didn't see a difference, so I guess it's like baseline. So that's the 5-piece. The 6-piece is when your nomad procs, when you're supposed to die, instead of just popping, you get your full health back, you get like a 60% damage resistance on top of that, and a 50% chance to get that nomad back. So in essence, if you're lucky, like let's say you're the lucky person and you tend to get really good RNG, and you tend to be super lucky when it comes to lottery and stuff, this build's for you because your luck will basically make you immortal. Like I said, it's a coin flip whether you get it back or not. I see it every now and then. Like I said, my luck's horrible, so it's not something that I really use and abuse, but you can have like 4, 5, 6, 7 lives with this build. And that's even if they can get you out of your overheal, or even get you to the death, to being one shot without you popping all your heals and stuff. So that's why I call it a demigod build. It's just so much survivability. It's like my dream solo build. Like if I'm gonna play solo, this is and will always be the build I use. I'm not saying it's overpowered, and a lot of people are gonna say, oh, that's overpowered, you feel immortal. No, the reason I'm gonna say it's not overpowered because you do lack in damage, and the amount of damage you can get in this upcoming patch is surreal, bro. You can get your submachine guns hitting upwards to 28k while still maintaining around 400k toughness. So is it gonna be nerfed? I hope not, but I'm not gonna lie and say it's not extremely strong, because it is. I played super like cocky with it. I didn't really care. Since you can't heal while shooting, it makes it that much harder for individuals to face tank longer. Like you can see, I just immediately piece off at them. By the time they're reloading, I'm getting about like 5 or 6 bullets worth of health back, and plus I get health on kill when I kill them. Plus I have the insurance of dying and being able to pop my nomad automatically without having to touch my ult. So if you're solo, not only do they have to get past your tankiness, they have to get past your overheal, they have to get past your critical save, they have to get past your heal pop, they have to get past the nomad's kill, and they got to get past your recovery link if you get to the recovery link. And it's already in place where your recovery link doesn't pop until your nomad is supposed to pop, so it's not like it's broken. It works as intended, and it's really good. If you guys want a build video on how I build mine, like I said, I think any way you build nomad is going to be crazy. If you want to melt people, you can run it that way. If you want to be tanky, you can run it that way. If you want to have skill power and just basically be straight immortal, you can do that. It is so good, man. I love it. I already knew as soon as they announced that they were getting a faster heal over time, I already knew it was going to be amazing. And the DZ needs a set like this, especially when there's sets like Predator's Mark where you're able to be fully tanky and melt people, and Banshee with a crazy buff to manhunts. There's all kinds of crazy builds out there, so I think Nomad fits perfectly in for those solo players who just need like a personal heal when they don't have a team to back them up. You know what I'm saying? So I love the build, man. I don't see any flaw with it, honestly. Like, I tried my best to say, okay, what is the downside of this? I can't even say damage, because the MP, the house, which is the MPX, it made up for it. I didn't even feel like I was running a tank build on how I felt like I was melting people. It may be that, you know, people just don't understand what's going on, but people are gonna say, well, you're fully optimized. Well, yeah, that's also true. This is a maxed out version of the build, so this is the utmost capabilities of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get any better than what I'm wearing right now, because I have everything fully optimized down to the T. But at the same time, most players playing in PTS are fully optimized. They're running their full tank builds, they're running their full DPS build, and it still rocks. You can see, look at this. You can just look and see how much effort they need to do to get me out of my overheal. And even if I run away, and when they're chasing me, it's 10 times harder for them to kill me, because they have to stop, aim at me. Hopefully they can take my health somewhat to where it's an issue, or put a bleed on or something, because the moment I hit a corner and pop a heal, I'm right back to full overheal. And if I was to have a good heal, which I don't, like I said, I was super confident in not putting a heal on this build, because it's just that tanky and that much survivability. If I put or mix it around where I had an amazing heal that put me back to full overheal, it will be extremely difficult to be killed ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you find the happy medium between it, I'm telling you, this is by far, well, this is, in my opinion, the best classified gear set coming up at 1.8. Only because of my playstyle. Like I said, you guys know I love survivability. I've always been rocking toughness, even before they buffed toughness. You guys know a lot of people make fun of me for my tank builds. I just love the playstyle of at least feeling that I could take more bullets and slowly wear and tear them down. And this build was literally like designed with that in mind, like for those players who want to put in more bullets, but you know, they were to survive those crazy situations where multiple people are shooting at them, and you have the insurance of recovering yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you guys see it for yourself, just see the gameplay, just see how my health really never goes anywhere. When I get a kill, I get that health over time. This was a skirmish gameplay against some poorly chosen out players. I'm sorry that they had to find out how skirmish was while playing me with this build, because I honestly felt like the GOAT with this build. Like, I'm not even gonna front with you guys. I want to share this with my subscribers so you guys can see the magic of this build. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot fanboy this build anymore. I already loved Nomad because just the idea of survivability, but it just didn't have enough, and now they finally gave it enough. Damage and DPS are irrelevant to me now, but this utility is everything. So hopefully you guys are on the PTS, try it out, see how fun it is. It's not cancerous. People can't really say, oh, you're so cancerous for wearing Nomad because you get extra heal. No, don't be mad. Like, look, it's not a Seeker Mine, it's not a Sticky Bomb, it's not a shotgun, it is a Nomad. It is protecting yourself, getting those heals, and being tanky. So it is really, really, really good to run, you know what I'm saying? But I just want you guys to enjoy it. Look forward to 1.8 because it is actually fun, bro. It is hella fun. If they're able to drop all these gear sets, the game feels entirely different. The stamina feels amazing, which is one of my favorite changes, but it all leads down to what build I'm going to be running, and only builds I'm going to be touching are Nomad and Tactician. You guys already know what it is. Tag God, you know what I'm saying? That's where I started, and that's where I'm gonna finish. But when it comes to DPS or gunplay build, this is the build I'm going to go with, bar none, with no ifs, ands, or buts. So thank you guys for enjoy this crazy gameplay. Thank you guys for having me. Your boy is out.